How's it going, YouTube? So today we're gonna be talking about, or I'm gonna be talking about, what should I use my money for. So, like I said on the last video, I was gonna make a video talking about once I do actually start working and start saving up my money, where should my money go to? Cause like I said, I can't invest money right now, like stocks or shares or crypto, Bitcoin, stuff like that. I can't do that right now. Because I gotta use the money on something right now. So my options are like the important things that I gotta use the money for is saving up, for a down payment for either a mobile home. Cause like right now, where I live is with my parents and my uncle, but it's like the house right now is like it's half and half my parents and half my uncle. But it we've gotten to a moment where like my parents and my uncles are getting tired because we have a land where we're like 2 acres. One is my uncle, one is my parents, right? So one of the acres right now, we only have one home, and that's where all of us live in, my parents and my uncle. And it's getting to a point where like they're getting tired, like they want their own place, right? So it's either, do I save up and go to the bank, after I have my own saving up, do I go to the bank and get an extra you know what's it called, I forgot what's it called, um just getting money, a loan, yeah, getting a loan from the bank, should I get like a loan from the bank and then use that money to get a down payment for a mobile home and then put it on the other side. That way my parents and us, we can move to the other side. That way my uncle has his own place and then my parents have their own place. Or do I move out? Because of family circumstances. Sometimes I'm kind of like, I want to move out. Should I move out, get my own place? Do I really want to spend what, $5,000 a month? $5,000 a month, or do I want to be kind of like taking the hits? Just taking the hits right now through life and just staying with my parents, working and saving up, getting a mobile home, putting it there, or save up, or get a loan from the bank to build a house. So to build in a house is gonna be way more expensive, obviously. So it's either getting a loan for a mobile home that's gonna be less than 100K, or getting a loan for or for a house that's more than 100K, or just getting like a new place somewhere else, like a house that's like ready to move in. I just gotta put the down payment for that, and that's it. So it's either, which one should I do? Should I get a, I have a couple options: save up the money for mobile home, or for a house, or just moving out somewhere different, somewhere completely differently, like a house. Because like the houses right now, depending, they're like, what, maybe 300 to like $1 million, $300,000 to $1 million. You might be able to find one like 250-ish, maybe. So I'm like, I'm kind of thinking about it. I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? So that's where I'm at, cause like that's where I wanna. That's the most important. That's the most important thing right now, of where I should put my money in. So, I'm kind of debating. Seeing, cause like, I want, personally, me, I like to get a mobile home, put it there, and boom. But my parents don't want a mobile home because like mobile homes aren't as sturdy. So they're like, they're not too comfortable with a mobile home. They want like an actual house. So that's the thing. Yeah, if I get So here's the thing: if I get a loan for a house, like to build a house, it's gonna be, I probably get, I have to get more than 100 grand, right? But if it's for just like another place, like somewhere else where I get like a house to move in, I just have to give a down payment to move in, per like what, 20K maybe. I don't know how much it is, but it's definitely less than 100. But afterwards, I gotta, we're gonna have to be giving monthly payments, right? So I might just have to do that. I don't know, cause mobile home is like kind of like an emergency. I guess it's like the like it's the Trump or the red card, not the red card, but it's like you know the last thing that if we have to do it, then just we have no other choice than get a mobile home. And then building a house is gonna it takes longer, obviously, because you gotta build a house, or building a house and just waiting for it to be built. Then I gotta, who knows, every month I gotta pay until I pay however much I took a loan from the bank, or get a lesser loan, less than 100 grand, and just put that down payment for a home somewhere else so we can move in right away. I think that's a better idea, because then like it's our own place, right? And we won't have to worry about like the land and like arguing here and there. So I'm thinking about that. I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? So honestly, I think I might have to go. I'm still deciding. Either building a home, mobile home, or putting a down payment for a home and just moving out. So I guess this video is mostly, I guess, where my money's gonna go, and of like where should I put my money, So if y'all have any ideas, or I guess if you've gone through this and you chose whatever decision you chose, and let me know if that was the best decision that you did, or was the worst decision, or it was the worst decision that you made. So let me know, because I'm in a tough position, I'm kind of like, I can't decide, I can't choose, because of, you know it's not just a choice that I'm making myself, but there's other people involved in that choice, So yeah, just let me know. I appreciate any help, any advice, of any decision, what's the best decision to make. And yeah, I mean, that's mostly it, because like that's mostly where I want to put my money in, because I can't really get anything else that I want. For example, like things that I don't really need but I want. For example, like maybe like gaming console, a computer, or maybe appliances, or etc. Anything that I don't really need but I want, right? Those are things I don't need. But what I do need is to help my family to get a home. Another like a home for themselves, or for ourselves. That way, we're not living with my uncle anymore, and there's no arguments, no complaints, stuff like that. So that's where I'm at. So yeah, I appreciate each and one of you for listening. And like I said, if you can help me out, I really appreciate it. Any advice? So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'll make another video. I'm not sure when. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Not sure when. But yeah, have a good one and see you soon.